Hey Zlurpcast, it's Xtreme in my awesome Children's Palace t-shirt. Biran gave you a little tour of his room slash shelfie last week, and I thought I would give you a peek into my world this week. So here we go. So I have a shared office space with my wife. In the closet here, I have stashed away all the games that made the cut. We recently moved and I sold most of my crap, but there's still a lot here shoved back in the corner of this. So eventually, hopefully, I will play some games again and get into that closet. But for the most part, it stays closed because I don't play games. This is kind of my wife's shelf, with her Animal Crossing stuff, and some photo albums, and dog bed number 1. And her workspace, and dog bed number 2. We only have one dog, but I guess she moves back and forth throughout the day. So then over to here we have my Alice in Wonderland area with plenty of Alice knickknacks and a bunch of different copies of the books with different art, different print runs, etc. Alice inspired books and some Alice figures and some other Alice stuff. Several pops on this tour already, so I'm sure Biran loves that as much as he loves my political inaction figure collection there. We've got some Yodas, and then all the miniatures that I currently have on display. These are all things that have some kind of sentimental value to me in some way that I didn't want to be packed away in foam forever, so I have them out here collecting dust, and I look at them occasionally. So then some random books, a bunch of artwork I need to get frames for so I can get on the walls, and random crap we should probably throw away. Then we have a cool table to play games on if we ever get back to playing games. And mostly I sit here in my chair and will read comic books. Super exciting. I have a cool 4x4 board to throw on the table to play miniature games. Long box and my footlocker full of Rivet Wars stuff, and a little tub of figures that didn't make the cut, so they're not currently on display, and some more pictures and stuff back there. Super fun. Then over to this side, the background of some of the Zlurpcast videos where I've been sitting. I have my Spider-Man 2099 number 1, autographed by Peter David. Super cool. And then my Gus Fink artwork of the Max. So I'm a big fan of Gus Fink, follow him on Instagram, and I'm a big fan of the Max and Sam Keith. So Gus Fink doing Sam Keith was my jam, so I went ahead and bought that print. A couple cool things, Tank Girl, fun stuff. This is my painting table, which hasn't seen much action lately. I've been using the computer there for paying my bills more than doing any painting, so super fun. Got my Bob Ross stuff out there, and my Buddy Christ. Then over to the cool shelves here. Got a little Zlurpee Bowl Zlurpcast collection. And my Big Boy. And then my not quite Dino Saucers, but cool dinosaur figure collection. If anyone knows what the hell these are, I will be impressed. But yeah, they're cool to me. And then I have my G.I. Joe collection here, all the trades, then the current single issues in here that have not been collected in trades yet, and then the non-Real American Hero stuff that I have, and some cool little figures, and Cap and Miss Carter. Then I have started getting some omnibuses, so I have Peter David's Hulks so far. I have Volume 1's reprint on pre-order, so should get that fairly soon. And then Batman, blankets, some Alan Moore, some random stuff there that made the cut. I sold almost all of my collected edition books before the move, and now I'm slowly building the collection back up. Then onto my G.I. Joe figure shelf. All my Joes, little Joe novel there. Super cool. Then some random figures, got a little wrestling section, Karate Kid. And then my Judge Dredd shelf with Scarface sitting over there. So the Judge Dredd and Joe books were the only ones that I didn't sell on the move. All this other stuff I've acquired since then. A few Daredevils, The Crow, a hardcover, and some Scrooge. And then down here, if it wants to focus. No? That's cool. Alright, there we go. I got my short box with some Joe comics. The small footlocker for the 12-inch Joes has all my accessories for my action figures and things. Then a little shelf down there with all my how to write comics, how to draw comics, and a bunch of stuff I've written that hopefully someday will turn into something. And my pile of things I still need to read, which I still need to read some of my collected stuff. But yeah, that's my room tour. Not quite as cool and exciting as Biran's, but that's me.